Thank you very much, Veronica. I hope everybody can hear me. Welcome to everybody. Good morning to all of you. I would like to, first of all, start with expressing my appreciation to the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone for the invitation for the EU to observe the elections here in the country. I would also like to express my gratitude to state institutions, the judiciary, civil society organizations, political parties, and the media for a very productive start of our cooperation that I hope will continue during the course of observation. In particular, I also want to express my appreciation to all those I have met during the last days here in Sierra Leone as part of my first visit here in the country. I am honored to lead the Election Observation Mission to Sierra Leone, a country that has an important role in the West African region as well as globally, and it is an important partner of the European Union. This will be the 5th election observation mission deployed by the European Union to Sierra Leone since 2002. With delight, though, I note that for years, electoral authorities, political parties, and civil society have recognized the EU election observation mission as useful contribution to Sierra Leone's election processes. As a female politician, I know too well how important it is for a young, aspiring woman to want to and dream of being a part of the democratic processes and institutions. Inclusiveness is therefore very much important. Let me say a few words about, or a few more words about myself. I'm a member of the European Parliament from Sweden. This is my first visit in the country, in Sierra Leone, but not my first time as an election observer. Just a couple of months ago, I had the honor to lead the European Parliament's election observation mission in Nigeria. And during the autumn, I also had the honor to lead the European Parliament's election observation mission to Kenya. I have also, in addition to that, been a part of election observation missions in Kosovo twice, for national and local elections. During these times, I have seen how election observers like our team here in Sierra Leone can contribute with a great service to the country and supporting democracy. Now allow me to introduce the mission. There is a core team of 10 election experts who arrived in Freetown on the 11th of May. And during this week also, 28 long-term observers will be deployed to all 16 districts of Sierra Leone to observe the election preparations, the campaign, and the conduct of electoral stakeholders. Closer to election day, we will also have 40 short-term observers that will join us, and they will arrive to Sierra Leone, and again we deploy across the country to observe the voting, the counting, as well as tabulation of the results. Also, a delegation of the European Parliament will join the mission as part of the short-term observers. And all other EU election observers will, as all other EU election observers, they will closely follow the election day proceedings. In addition, there will be 10 locally recruited short-term observers from the diplomatic mission of the EU member states accredited to Sierra Leone, who will join the mission to broaden our scope of observation on the election day. As full strength, our mission will be composed of approximately 100 observers drawn from 26 European Union member states, but also including Canada and Norway, so Europe and beyond. Journalists often ask me why the European Union deploys election observation mission and what their objective is. Allow me briefly to outline the key guiding principles of any given EU election observation mission. Firstly, it is important to stress that the European Election Observation Mission is independent in its work and in its findings. Secondly, our observers will not in any way interfere in the electoral process and have no authority to correct any shortcomings. Thirdly, all observers are bound by a strict code of conduct that guarantees our neutrality and impartiality. That includes all the observers, the long terms and the short terms. Now a few words why the European Union deploys election observation mission here. Firstly, to support democratic processes in partner countries. Secondly, to enhance public confidence in the electoral processes. And last but not least, to contribute to uphold and respect for human rights and the rule of law. These are the guiding principles of the election observation missions of the European Union all across the world. To sum it up, we as a mission have a mandate to observe the election process, and we will, of course, conduct our observations in a strictly impartial manner. So the framework which we are working on. The mission is here to assess the electoral processes against Sierra Leone's laws as well as regional and international commitments that Sierra Leone has made itself regarding democratic elections. Our team in the capital and long-term observers in the field will closely follow various aspects and stages of the elections, just to name a few of those. The mission will observe the legal framework and its implementation, the work of the election administration at national and district level, the campaign activities and conduct of political parties, the role of civil society and various state institutions, including, of course, the judiciary, media coverage of the campaign and the role social media platforms play in the electoral process. For that, the mission has established 2 monitoring units. One will analyze the content of broadcast and print media, while the other will follow the campaign on social media, so both online and offline. And of course, the mission will closely observe voting, counting, and tabulation of results, as well as the complaints and appeals process. Transparency is important for each and every stage of the elections. It is also one of the core values of our election observation mission. You will see missions daily work, the mission daily work on our official Twitter and Facebook accounts. So if you are not following us on Facebook or Twitter, I will encourage you to do so, to follow the mission's everyday work. 2 days after the election, I will have the honor to present the mission's preliminary statement with our assessment of the election processes, as observed so far, of course. We call it preliminary, as we all know that 2 days after the polls, the election process is far from over. Only after the finalization of the entire election process, the mission will be able to publish a comprehensive final report. And that final report will also include recommendation for future elections. This is how it has been during the former election observations, and will also continue this time. It is a joint responsibility of all political parties, candidates, civil society organizations, media, and the electoral administration to maintain a peaceful pre-election environment in which the fundamental rights and freedoms of all Sierra Leoneans are respected, as well as, of course, a peaceful transition. And let me reiterate, our job here is to put the elections into the broader context. let me reassure you that we as a mission will deliver an independent and impartial analysis of the 2023 general elections to the Sierra Leone people. Thank you very much.